I bought a Nissan pickup. I don't know why, but the door chime is kind of cool. I mean, it's super clean. It's got a weird thing going on with the paint, but it's got these little wheels on it. The front tires are good, so we could resell those once we do buy wheels. The interior of this truck is blue, which is, you know, just what it is. Vinyl floors. Might grab some floor mats. I don't know if I'm gonna put a carpet kit in. These speakers, super cool. I'm leaving those. We're gonna need to get one of these. A dome light, manual windows, check that out. That's broken, so order some of those. AC, and it works, and the heater works, and the radio works. And this glove box is a thing. That is a paper clip holding it up. And apparently those handles, those latches here, are extremely hard to find because I've been looking on eBay. So it's got a crack in the dash here. It's got a crack in the dash here. The headliner has zip ties holding that together. They look like, it looks like stitches. Oh, look at that. I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that in here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put money into. I'm not gonna do, this isn't gonna be a show truck. Maybe later on down the road, we'll get one and we'll kind of go a little bit more extensive into it, like bagging it or something. But this is just gonna be a static drop, driver, take it to a show, have fun. It's super fun to drive. It's like driving a go-kart. All right, that's it. 94 Nissan D21 hard body, standard cab, manual transmission. It's got AC, it's got heat. We did take it over to my buddy Mike Pruitt at Vintage Motors. It's like 70 miles way out there, but we drove it. It did good. Let's go see what he has to say about it. It's a little truck, huh?
Just driving your little nostalgia truck. Oh, it's even got AC.
Yeah.
It's not a real mini truck if it has AC that works.
It's like luxury.
I think this truck is too nice for you. You need to sell it and buy something way more beat up. It's not pulling or clattering or doing any kind of weird stuff. Like, it's just a truck. It's not a pile of crap.
You think it a good deal at $2,600 so far? Just
oh yeah.
Looking at it. I
mean, you just drove it 75 miles across town.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to come tell you.
Yeah. I was like, should I get my throw it on the trailer and bring it over here? Yeah, I was like, no, if I'm gonna drive this thing any sort of distance to a show, like, I need to see how it is.
Yeah. It's my automatic door opener.
This is your electric gate.
Oh, no, throw the truck away. You can't have that. So it's got a new booster and a master in it. Looks like it's got a new charcoal canister, new battery, new radiator already in it. It's probably been pad slapped many times. The rotors are kind of grooved up. Wheel bearing's a little loose. New shocks in the front. Probably gonna need upper ball joints. That the boot on this one's ripped. There's no grease left in it. Motor mounts are a little sad. You may want to put some shocks on it. It's really impressive when they're like visibly leaking oil while you're using them still.
What is this?
That's a resonator. Oh, I thought you meant that. That's a spare tire. Mini trucks don't have those either.
So what? So it's cat. Is that a resonator as well?
No, that's a flexible coupling.
Okay.
That's so basically as the truck's running, this exhaust pipe is moving like this and this one's moving like this. So instead of the pipe breaking, it just flexes right there. And that's your rusty muffler.
That's a factory muffler.
Yep. And a factory Nissan resonator. Still has a Nissan stamp in it. Because how they build these is they build them and they put the two pieces together. And they usually just seal them with silicone or anaerobic sealer. So they always leak.
And where's the speed sensor at?
I want to say this is probably your speed sensor.
Yeah.
With all this fantastic electrical tape on it.
Yeah.
That's a piece of speaker wire and a speaker connector. Right there. So what happens on these things is they get all oil soaked and then the insulation on the wire degrades. And usually what people do is they just tape it in place of the insulation, but this is just like a whole new end of the wire. Like, oh, that one just came off. Oh, that one didn't even have a connector on it. It was just twisted to the to the connector.
Okay, we're gonna attempt to get this thing smogged, emission checked, however you want to say it. Got the new parts put on, check engine lights off. That doesn't really matter, I guess, because they put it on the rollers, so like almost like a dyno. Let's see what happens. Well, it failed. Did not pass emissions, and you need that to register it. What I did was I just ran up to a mechanic shop and had them put a new catalytic converter in it. I mean, the truck's got 300,000 miles on it, so probably due for one. Anyways, it's passed. Now we can get it registered. Now we can have some fun with it and figure out what we're going to do with wheels, figure out what we're going to do with the seat situation, and some other things. So I don't know how all this is going to take shape, but again, we'll see. I really want to drive this, either this truck or in this series of buying trucks, because it's not going to be just this truck. We're going to get more. I want to drive to a far show, like Last Resort or Mini Nats or something far. But one of the things that these trucks lack, besides cup holders, which is an easy fix, is cruise control. And cruise control's pretty nice. I'll tell you what though, driving this, after driving this for a couple of days, I hopped in my Titan and it felt like a brand new truck. So, speaking of brand new trucks, we have another surprise. We're chock full of surprises on this channel. For myself too, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're chock full of surprises, and this is a surprise. The OBS is not really a surprise, but it's going to be a cool little build series. But we do have something else coming. If you listen to the podcast, sometimes I slip up and I say things on that I don't. I try to hold back, but sometimes I get too excited. Or something. Or if I've talked to you at a show. Whatever. Anyways, I gotta stop rambling, okay? Okay, bye.